Humans thrive by compartmentalizing, right or wrong, agree or disagree. But most decisions aren't black and white. They live in tension, in competing priorities, in perspectives that don't fully line up. And yet we keep acting like they should. We've all been in that meeting. When something doesn't sit right, when you see a risk that no one is naming, and you go to say something, but you hold. You're calculating. Is it worth it? Is this the moment? But you stay quiet, and that silence gets mistaken for agreement, and that's the problem. It's not a communication problem, it's a disagreement problem. See, we've been conditioned to treat disagreement like something to fix, something to smooth over, something that should end in alignment. But not everything is meant to align, and the strongest outcomes come from perspectives coexisting. When action isn't rushed, when ideas aren't forced together just to feel resolved. But that's not what most workplaces reward. We reward clarity, speed, and decisiveness. And too often, that comes at the cost of better thinking. We're conditioned to keep our ideas to vent sessions. We've learned where it's safe to say them, so we smile and nod. We choose harmony over honesty. We've been taught that disagreement means that something is broken. But disagreement isn't dysfunction, it's energy, a performance driver, a leadership skill, the future. And agreement is not always the goal. Understanding, innovation, and sustainability are. Research backs this up. Healthy disagreement leads to better decisions. Teams test assumptions, they surface risk, and process more information. Disagreement done well improves accuracy, not just alignment. See, you can understand someone and still not agree. You can respect a perspective and still challenge it. That's not conflict, it's contribution. And when we don't create space for that, it doesn't just disappear, it goes underground. But silence is not safety, it's self-protection, and the costs show up later. Performative agreement has become a professional survival skill. Great point. Sounds good to me. It sounds like collaboration, but often it's avoidance. Somewhere along the way, we started to confuse politeness with professionalism, silence with safety, and harmony with health. See, the issue isn't that we disagree too much. We are polarized and we know it. It's that we don't know how to disagree well. And that skills gap is costing us top talent and million-dollar ideas every single day. Diverse teams outperform homogeneous ones with healthy conflict. Without it, decision quality drops and groupthink rises. How do you nurture diverse perspectives? Inclusion and psychological safety. That doesn't mean comfort or that everyone agrees. It means that people feel safe enough to say, I disagree. And it's just as important that we hear, I don't agree with you, and we don't treat it like a threat. If those words aren't present, you don't have trust or safety. And we need disagreement in real time. It's risk mitigation. See, friction is critical. We understand this everywhere else. Muscles don't grow without resistance, planes don't take off without the wind, and heat makes for a damn good burnout. But in the workplace, we try to build performance without friction. We try to dull complexity into something that feels easier to manage. But better decisions don't come from eliminating difference. They come from engaging with it. So here's one thing you can do. Ask why. Why this approach? Why now? Why not another way? And then wait. Don't rescue the silence. Don't answer your own question. Let someone take the risk, because how you respond defines if disagreement is actually safe. Do you shut it down or do you make space for it? Because if you don't, you stay stuck. Same thinking, decisions, and outcomes. If we want better workplaces, innovation, resilience, inclusion, we don't need less tension, we need the skills to manage it. Because the goal isn't to agree more. It's to move beyond the black and white, to create environments where disagreement can exist without damaging relationships, shutting people down, or forcing false alignment. Where perspective is seen as opportunity and disagreement as progress, not either or, both. So are you ready? Can you agree to disagree?